Huh? Okay. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test. Did you follow the link? Okay, so this is my only my second stream, doing a live stream, and I thought so I'm posting this to my YouTube channel, and I also posted links to it on Facebook. So we'll see if it's actually streaming and coming through. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, so I'm on my let's see, my computer screen. So this is my Right Shot Photography channel, and it shows that I am live streaming right now. So it looks like it's working. Let's see. So let's go back. So one of the things I'm doing today is I'm also trying out the Elgato Stream Deck for the first time. This is actually the second Stream Deck I've bought. Let's see if I got. Okay, here we go. So this is a Stream Deck here. I got the 32 key Stream Deck, and I actually bought one about a week ago, and it had a stuck key. So I got it all set up, but then immediately it wasn't working. So I returned that and went back to B&H Photo and ordered another one. And this one seems to be working perfectly. So it allows me to set up all of my live streaming scenes ahead of time, and I can just switch between those effortlessly with just a single button click. So I can run my intro. I can switch between my camera views. I can even switch to showing my computer screen. So for example, here is this is the Stream Deck actual setup menu. And so each of the items in this menu represents a key on the Stream Deck. So you see, if I take this mute icon right here and I delete that, let's see, mute icon, delete that. Now you'll see here, this key right here will go blank as soon as I delete that. So it's actually a live. Any changes that you make in the software immediately affect the Stream Deck. So I've got it set up right now where I can switch between all of my scenes, mute and unmute the mic, and then I can actually run like my. Let's go ahead and close this, and I can actually run my YouTube channel, and with just a single click, it takes me right straight there. So that's working pretty well. Let me know if the audio sounds okay. I was monitoring it at the beginning, and audio seemed to be fine, but let's double check that. Let's see. We did have some questions that came up on the EOS R, and I'll start with the question that's asked the most, that I see the most, is about how standard Canon EF lenses work on the EOS R with the adapter. And what I've found, I have 6 EF lenses and just one RF lens. I have the 50 millimeter f1.2 RF lens, which is an amazing lens, but it is the only RF lens that I own, and all of my other lenses are EF lenses. So I have the um, I'm actually filming right now using the 35 millimeter f1.4, which is a spectacular lens, and then on this camera I have the 24 to 70 version 2 lens, and I'm using those to shoot video right now, and they're working perfectly. So if anything, they focus more accurately than they do on my, actually, to tell you the truth, this camera up here is my 5D Mark IV, and I rarely use the 5D Mark IV anymore. I have the EOS R that I'm filming on there, and then I have this EOS R. Um, and the EF lenses work spectacular on these. So you're definitely not giving anything up by going with EF lens. Let's see. What other questions did we have? We had some questions about filming with the EOS R and using the 10-bit 422 recording using the Atomos Ninja 5. And I've used that several times, especially for locked off shots on a tripod where you're not moving around much. And the Atomos Ninja 5, I use it to record in ProRes, which is a really beefy file format. And the files look spectacular. If you shoot in log, they grade really well. So that's what I've noticed about using the 10-bit 422. Let's see. Where's some of the other questions we got? Best mode for vlogging on the go. The one nice thing about the EOS R is it has a, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this very well. It has a red record button right on top, so that even if you're in photo mode, if you hit that red button, it will immediately switch to whatever video settings you have on custom function 3. And so on custom function 3, a lot of times if I'm out and about doing video, I'll have custom function 3 set to maybe 1080p, 24 frames a second with auto ISO. I'll have C-Log turned off so that I can use all the auto functions. So for run and gun, I tend to like to have everything set a little bit more toward auto. Maybe I'll have it on maybe even aperture priority for video. And then it's a little bit more flexible in adjusting the shutter speed based on the brightness. Let's see, what other questions do we have? Let's see. Let's get this. Let's see. Shortcut buttons to switch to video. To tell you the truth, I rarely go back and forth between photo and video on the same shoot. Usually I'm shooting either all photos or all video. But I've just gotten very used to hitting the mode button on top of the camera, and then info takes you directly. So right now it's in photo mode. This camera's in photo mode, and let's see. So if I want to switch back to video mode, I'm used to just hitting the mode button and then info, and I'm immediately in movie mode. So I haven't really found that that's difficult in terms of shortcuts, getting back and forth between photo and video. Let's see. We had another question. What lenses work with autofocus? And I find any of the EF lenses, any of the autofocus EF lenses work just fine on the EOS R. Let's see. Let's see. Memory cards for 4K video recording. Now the EOS R shoots video at about a 500 megabit per second rate, and I use the SanDisk Extreme Pro cards, and I've never had a problem, even though they're UHS-1 cards. I've never had a problem with them with recording even up to 4K. Although most of the time now I'm recording 1080p. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of other questions, so I think I'm going to end it on that note. And I hope you enjoyed this. If nothing else, this is a little bit of practice for me to just get some practice in doing some live streaming. And I'm sure I've made some mistakes, but maybe next time I'll be better. So hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment or question below, and I'll respond to all of those. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.